Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm actually going to be going over what market execution is, what a buy stop is, what a sell stop is, what a buy limit is, and what a sell limit is. It's a lot of words, but at the end of the day, it's basically the same exact thing, just vice versa, whether it's buying or selling. Now we're going to hop onto the chart here and we're going to actually go over what it looks like. So as a little example right here, I drew a range in the 15-minute time frame on XAU USD, just so you guys can see when this would actually be useful. A buy stop, just to break it down for you guys, it's basically a buy stop is an order entered at the stop price of the current market price. Now I was going to give you guys a basic definition of it, but in other words, what a buy stop is, it's basically once price actually passes that threshold of the price action, well, not price action, but the price that you want to be entered at, instead of it getting in immediately, what it's actually going to do is wait till price actually crosses back up into that price zone again, and you'll get in there. And the main reason this is super useful is because instead of getting in triggered, which would be a buy limit or a market execution, if you're getting in at that same exact time, is that if you do want a way to break a structure and a retest, that's actually perfect, because what this order is going to do is going to get you in exactly when that happens. So right here, you can see that it's exactly what happens, right? Price will come down, break the threshold or the price that you want to get in at, and price actually won't, the market won't actually execute you right here. It's actually going to execute you over here once it crosses back above. And the same exact thing is true about a sell, which I'll just draw up a little sell stop. Let's do one up here. Oh, my bad. So sell stop. We'll actually leave that sell in red. We'll make this green. Make it all pretty. So same exact thing I explained right here, but on the sell side. So the execution won't actually get you in right here. Let me put a little alert so you guys have another little line. Now, price actually won't get you in. Oh, my bad. Price won't get you in right here when price first crosses up, but actually when it crosses back down, which is great, right? Because then it's going to confirm your rejection and price is still moving in the direction that you want it to move. So it's a super helpful tool, especially if you're not going to be too vigilant on the market and you actually want to step aside, just, take a break, or if you're at work right now and this is something you just started doing as a side hustle or a side gig, you could take advantage of this, right? That way you don't actually have to be on the phone the whole entire day looking at price action, which I do recommend. I don't recommend you guys just stepping fully away and leaving this kind of automated to where you're relying on buy stops or sell stops in order to get into these positions, because market could wick you out or wick you into a trade without price action actually being definitive in that direction. All that means is price action will get a little weird on you, and then it's not as effective for you to be in that trade anymore. Now, to explain what a buy limit and sell limit is, it's basically a market execution, but you're basically telling the broker when to get you in at. So I'll write a little buy limit. Let's say, okay, gold is rising right now. Let's just say gold's going to get right here, and this is exactly where you want to get entered at. Now what you'll do is you'll set up a buy limit. We'll do a little buy limit right here. By the way, this is not how you set up a buy limit. This is just me typing this out so you guys have a visual representation of what it is. You'll do this on the phone or on the MetaTrader app. You're going to see that the moment you log on, you could put trade, and at the top, you're going to see market execution. It's going to be the normal one, the basic thing that's always going to be there. Or you could put buy limit, sell limit, so on and so forth. So what this buy limit is going to do, it's actually going to get you in the moment price hits this, the moment price crosses this threshold. So the moment price gets to whatever price you put it at, it's going to get you in that trade. And you obviously have your preset lot size that you actually select before doing. So the moment price actually touches this, you're in the trade, whether it's a buy or a sell. A sell limit will be the same exact thing. All you got to do right here is, my bad, I have little reminders on Notion coming up whenever I have to do certain things or submit certain stuff when it comes to getting work done. Let's set this alert right here as a sell limit. Look at that, beautiful. So right now, essentially, you'd be in that trade. It'd be executed already. You'd be in the trade right now, especially if it's a buy limit, so you'd be in for a buy. Now, a sell limit is essentially the same exact thing. I'll just move it right here, put a sell limit. We'll name this sell limit. I don't know why my keyboard always does that. Sell limit, let's change this to red. So what sell limit's going to do is the same exact thing as the buy limit. It just gets you exactly in at that price. So for example, let's say price comes down here. The moment it touches this price point, it's going to get you in for a sell. And that's basically it. Boom, look at that. Now you're in for a sell as well. Not recommended, but it happens, right? Again, this is just for visual representation. If you guys do want me to do an actual video on the phone to show you what it actually looks like, or on the computer, I can do that as well. It's basically on the phone. It's super simple to find. The moment you click on trade, you're going to want to go to the top of the phone, and it's going to say mark execution normally. You want to switch that to buy limit or sell limit if this is what you want to do, or buy stop and sell stop if that's what you want to go for. Now, I explained a couple reasons on why you'd want to do both. I personally don't really like messing with either, just for the fact that I'd rather be in place and watching price action move at that current time, because price action could move in a certain way that you kind of don't want to be in anymore. So it's not really worth having this set up. But like I said, if you're not too vigilant in the market and you do have to step away for whatever reason, and you feel like you're not going to be able to actually look at the market and be super hands-on with it, then you can use these different type of orders to take advantage and execute the trades when you can't take them yourself. So another good thing that these are for is, let's say you're doing signals for a different trader. I don't know why I started there, but whatever. Let's say you're buying signals from whoever, right? You can even be free signals from a bunch of people provide free signals. Jesus, long day. All right. So what you're going to do there is basically, if it's going to be a sell limit order, then now you know how to do a sell limit. If it's going to be a buy stop, then you know what a buy stop is. And now you can execute this and actually take advantage of all this and apply it towards your actual trading. Now, some people actually like using this as a part of their strategy, just because it kind of stops them from getting in at the direct market execution whenever they have false starts and false stops when it comes to getting into trades. With that said, use these as tools, and if you feel like it's not working out for you, that's perfectly fine. Maybe it's just not meant for you. Just move on and then get used to your market executions. At the end of the day, if price action's in your favor and you are trading off of your TA and your checklist, you should be fine. You should know why you got in that trade. If you won the trade, why you won the trade. If you lost the trade, why you lost the trade. It's very important things that you should know and keep track of. Of course, another thing that's going to help you guys identify whether this is actually worth it or if it's actually working for you is by journaling these things, right? Like write down right next to the trade, whether you win or lose it, whether it was a buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, so on and so forth. That way you could actually go back and you have data to go off of. So you want to use your journal exactly as you're using TradingView, as a representation of data, so you can see and back test what you did wrong and what you did right, as well as see what your win percentage is using different things. And that's the whole point of journaling. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to do a little in-depth video. I just decided I'll actually just do a video on the actual MetaTrader on the computer so you guys can see live examples of what this actually looks like. It might be a little long video because we do have to wait for price to actually hit the buy limits and sell limits, as well as buy stops and sell stops. But what I might just do is edit all that into a clip. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting your video, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys check the link in the description, I do have a private little link right there for you guys to have direct access to me through Telegram. It's not a bot, it's not some computerized assistant or anything. It's my personal Telegram link to where you can send me messages on any questions you guys have or other topics you guys want to talk about, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you guys. I'll try to respond to as many of you as possible. If I don't respond at the same time, just give me a couple minutes or an hour and I'll get to you accordingly. Now, also in the link in the description, I do have all the free Telegram, the signals chat. I do have the website where I offer all the services, and I also have a direct link to the free forex and stock market coursework, as well as crypto coursework.